The Power of Silence, a Transformative Journey. In a village nestled amidst nature stood a vast hermitage where Buddha, a renowned Buddhist monk, resided. Among his disciples, there was one who stood out for his incessant chatter and penchant for gossip. This disciple, driven by ego, constantly sought to prove himself superior to others. Buddha's hermitage, intended as a sanctuary for spiritual reflection, found itself graced with the presence of a disciple whose interactions were marked by an incessant stream of words and a penchant for sharing morsels of information, often tinged with a desire for self-aggrandizement. While the other disciples embraced humility and the quietude that the hermitage offered, this unique individual seemed compelled to fill the air with the echoes of his own voice, driven by an egoic need to affirm his perceived status. Within this tranquil setting, the contrast between the disciples' chatter and the contemplative atmosphere of the hermitage became stark. The village's peaceful landscape served as a backdrop to this unfolding dynamic, where the teachings of Buddha sought to guide even the most voluble of disciples toward a path of introspection and humility. The presence of such a character within the serene confines of the hermitage added a touch of complexity to the spiritual community, offering both a challenge and an opportunity for growth within the realm of Buddhist practice. A challenge for inner strength. One day, Buddha gathered all the disciples and proposed a month-long resolution to strengthen their determination. Each disciple could choose a resolution, big or small, according to their abilities. The loquacious disciple, eager to showcase his uniqueness, approached Buddha for a resolution that matched his perceived greatness. The unforeseen silence Buddha, with a serene smile, issued a challenge that carried profound implications. He proposed that the disciple embrace silence for the entire month ahead. Initially dismissive, the disciple, fueled by a sense of confidence, accepted the task, deeming it seemingly easy. As the days unfolded, however, the burden of maintaining silence began to exert its weight on the disciple. The struggle intensified, and what initially appeared as a straightforward challenge revealed itself as a profound test of self-discipline. The disciple, accustomed to expressing himself freely, found the restraint of his voice becoming an increasingly challenging endeavor. As the weight of unspoken words bore down on him, a strange uneasiness settled within the disciple. The struggle with the self-imposed vow of silence took an unexpected toll, and, to the disciple's surprise, physical malaise set in. The toll of internal conflict manifested externally, leading to an unexpected illness. In this unanticipated turn of events, Buddha's wisdom became evident. The seemingly simple resolution carried transformative power, unraveling the layers of the disciple's ego and habitual patterns of expression. The journey of enforced silence, initially underestimated, became a profound lesson in humility, self-awareness, and the recognition of the interconnectedness between the mind and the body. As the disciple grappled with the repercussions of his chosen resolution, the hermitage witnessed a unique and transformative chapter in the ongoing spiritual journey of its inhabitants, a visit to Buddha. In a state of desperation, the disciple approached Buddha, unable to contain the internal turmoil triggered by the month-long vow of silence. The monk, perceptive to the disciple's silent external demeanor, acknowledged the apparent struggle. With gentle insight, Buddha, the beacon of wisdom, pointed out that while the disciple had silenced his external expressions, a continuous chatter persisted within his mind. Understanding the profound challenge that lay beneath the surface, Buddha offered sagacious counsel. To attain true peace, the monk advised the disciple to not only restrain his external speech, but also to distance himself from the incessant inner voices that fueled his internal tumult. The monk's guidance went beyond the mere act of refraining from verbal communication. It delved into the subtleties of mastering the mind, emphasizing the importance of cultivating a tranquil internal landscape. The disciple, grappling with both the external silence and the persistent mental chatter, received this counsel with a mix of realization and challenge. Gambuddha's words illuminated a path to inner serenity, one that required not just the absence of spoken words, but also a disciplined detachment from the ceaseless mental dialogue. As the disciple absorbed this profound teaching, the hermitage witnessed a transformative chapter in his spiritual journey, an exploration of stillness not just in speech, but more importantly, in the depths of the mind, a journey into solitude. Inspired by Gambuddha's counsel, the disciple embarked on an introspective journey into the heart of the forest. Surprisingly, he remained absent from the ashram for an extended period, spanning 3 months, leaving the community in a state of bewilderment. Speculations arose among the disciples and the residents of the ashram, with concerns about encounters with wild animals and the challenges of surviving in the dense forest circulating as potential explanations for his prolonged absence. However, Gambuddha, ever attuned to the intricacies of the spiritual journey, held a different perspective. Rather than succumbing to conjecture or fear, the wise monk maintained a serene assurance, understanding that the disciple's extended retreat into the forest was likely a deliberate and transformative choice. His departure was seen not as an escape from the ashram, but as a profound exploration into the depths of solitude and self-discovery. The hermitage, marked by both curiosity and concern, awaited the disciple's return, uncertain of the changes his solitary sojourn might have wrought. Gambuddha's perspective served as a reminder that the spiritual path often unfolds in mysterious and unexpected ways, and the disciple's venture into the forest was viewed as a testament to the profound commitment to inner exploration. The unfolding chapters of this spiritual narrative would reveal the fruits of the disciple's solitary endeavor, offering insights into the transformative potential of embracing both external and internal solitude on the journey toward self-realization. The return of tranquility. To the astonishment of everyone in the hermitage, the once talkative disciple returned, emanating a palpable transformation. Radiating an aura of peace and calmness, he graciously shared the profound experience of his solitary sojourn. During his time in solitude, he had confronted the cacophony of inner voices that had long dominated his thoughts. In this confrontation, he gained a stark realization about the futility of his past actions and attained a profound understanding of the true essence of silence. The disciple's journey into solitude had become a crucible for self-discovery, where the inner turmoil and chatter that once dictated his actions were confronted and transcended. Through this introspective process, he unearthed a newfound understanding of the power of silence, an understanding that extended beyond the absence of spoken words to encompass the tranquility of the mind. His return marked not only a personal transformation, but also a valuable lesson for the entire hermitage community. The disciple's experience became a living testament to the potential for growth and enlightenment that lies within the embrace of intentional solitude and the mindful exploration of one's inner landscape. The hermitage, now enriched by the disciple's wisdom, bore witness to the transformative power of self-reflection and the journey toward a deeper understanding of the profound significance of silence. The wisdom of silence. Gambuddha, reflecting on the disciple's journey, highlighted the human struggle with remaining silent. Excessive talking, driven by the fear of silence, leads to conflicts and stress. Gambuddha advocated for observing thoughts with awareness, contemplating mental challenges, and working with full consciousness. The return to calmness. Upon his return from the extended sojourn in the forest, the disciple bore the mark of profound transformation. Having delved into the depths of solitude, he emerged with a newfound tranquility that permeated both his external demeanor and internal landscape. The once incessantly talkative disciple, now touched by inner peace, carried himself with a quiet grace that spoke volumes. The external silence he had initially embraced as a challenge transformed into a powerful expression of the internal metamorphosis he had undergone. Through his example, the disciple conveyed a poignant message. His silence was not a suppression of expression, but a deliberate choice to prioritize meaningful silence over unnecessary chatter. The value of each spoken word became evident, and the disciple's quietude resonated with a depth that transcended mere absence of speech. Buddha, perceptive to the subtle shifts within his disciples, observed the transformed demeanor of the once loquacious individual with a knowing smile. The hermitage, initially puzzled by his extended absence, now witnessed a living testament to the transformative power of deliberate silence and introspective solitude. The disciple's journey became a lesson in the art of meaningful communication, emphasizing the profound impact of words spoken with intention and the eloquence of a tranquil presence that speaks volumes in its serene silence. The lesson of meaningful silence. In a timeless conclusion to the transformative journey of the once loquacious disciple, Buddha imparted a profound lesson that resonated with universal wisdom. The venerable monk emphasized that unnecessary talking has the potential to deplete our energy, and genuine wisdom lies in the conscious conservation of this vital life force. Buddha illuminated the societal consequences of excessive words, noting that they often contribute to conflicts within communities, emphasizing the disruptive power of unchecked verbal expression. Contrasting this, the sage extolled the virtues of meaningful silence, portraying it as a gateway to inward exploration and self-discovery. Drawing parallels to the practices of enlightened beings, Buddha urged his disciples, and by extension all seekers of wisdom, to strike a balance between active participation in the world and the preservation of energy through the intentional cultivation of silence. The lesson served as a guiding light for those who sought not only personal transformation, but also harmony within the broader fabric of society. Buddha's teachings underscored the profound impact of words and the significance of judiciously choosing when to speak and when to embrace the eloquence of meaningful silence. In this timeless counsel, the monk offered a roadmap to navigate the complexities of human interaction with wisdom, balance, and a deep appreciation for the transformative power of mindful communication, embracing the path of wisdom. As we bring this Zen journey to a close, let's embrace the profound wisdom found in meaningful silence. Your engagement, thoughts, and the shared stories throughout our collective journey have fueled our quest toward wisdom and enlightenment. Thank you for walking this path with us. In the eloquence of thoughtful pauses and the unspoken connections forged along the way, we find the essence of our shared exploration, the power of silence, both in contemplation and shared understanding, has woven a tapestry of insight and growth. May the lessons learned and the moments of quiet reflection continue to inspire your journey forward. In the tapestry of shared experiences, each step has been a testament to the transformative potential of meaningful silence. Thank you for being a part of this enriching journey towards wisdom and enlightenment.